If you are struggling to create even simple posters in Photoshop, then you are watching the right video. In this video, I am going to show you step by step how you can make money using AI in 2026 by selling posters and flyers, even if you have zero design background. This is not going to be one of those boring videos where people talk about theory. Instead, I will walk you through the full practical process from prompts to final posters. And the best part is, we will be doing all this for free, using 3 powerful AI tools that most people are still ignoring in 2026. Now that we are done with the introduction, let's jump straight into the practical part. Before we start creating posters, I want to clarify something. In this demonstration, I will be using my laptop. However, if you are on mobile, do not worry at all. The same tools work perfectly on mobile devices. You do not need a laptop to follow along. Also, all the prompts I am using in this video, together with the tools, are linked in a Google Doc in the description. Make sure you check that out so you can follow along easily. In this video, I am going to show you 3 different methods you can use to create high-quality posters using AI. The first method is where we ask AI to generate a professional prompt for us, one that we can then use inside the poster generation tools. Now, I understand why many people end up with posters that look obviously AI generated. Most people go to an AI tool and type something like, "Please give me a restaurant poster," and then they press enter. That is where the problem starts. When you do that, you are missing very important information. If you want professional results, you must learn how to think and communicate like a designer. To get started, go to the Google Doc linked in the description and grab prompt number 1 under method 1. When you read through this prompt carefully, you will immediately notice that it feels like a professional designer asking for requirements. And this is very intentional. This same prompt can also help you when dealing with real clients. It guides you on the right questions to ask so that you clearly understand what the client wants, reducing revisions and saving you time. Inside the prompt, you will see brackets. These brackets are where you enter your own details depending on the type of poster you want to create, and if you are not sure about any section, you can simply remove it. So what this prompt does is tell ChatGPT to act as a professional graphic designer and prompt engineer. It then asks for a detailed AI image generation prompt for a specific type of poster, whether that is a restaurant poster, an event poster, a birthday poster, or a business promotion poster. It clearly defines the design style, color palette, mood, layout, lighting, typography, background, and even the platform where the poster will be used, such as Instagram, WhatsApp, or Facebook. Finally, you add specific details like the restaurant name, event date, phone number, or call to action. And most importantly, it asks ChatGPT to output only one final polished prompt. Before we continue, I also would like to mention that we have just launched the Qtro Edits website recently. This is where you can get premium courses if you want to level up your game. You can also get premium templates, and you can also request a well-edited video from the template you choose. The link will be linked below in the description. I have already done the heavy work for you. All you need to do is copy this prompt, adjust the parts inside the brackets to match your project, then paste it into a new ChatGPT chat. Within seconds, ChatGPT will generate a professional level prompt that you can now use inside the AI tools to create a very high-quality poster. Feel free to customize the prompt even further depending on the results you want. Now comes the fun part, actually creating the poster. Copy the prompt that ChatGPT has generated for you. Then head over to Google Flow. The link to this website is in the description so you can follow along. Once you are inside Flow, create a new project and make sure you select image generation. Next, adjust the image ratio to 9:16, which is the correct format for posters and social media. For the model, you can choose any model you like. In my case, I am going to use Nano Banana Pro, which is currently one of the best models available. As you can see, it is showing 0 credits used, meaning I am generating this image completely for free. Once everything is set, paste the prompt and hit enter. The generation process will start immediately. This may take a minute to complete. While Flow is generating the poster, we are going to move to Whisk AI and generate the same poster using the same prompt. This way, by the end of the video, you can clearly see which tool gives you the best results. So again, we paste the same prompt into Whisk and let it generate. As Whisk is working, we are going to test our third tool, which is openart, the sponsor of today's video. openart allows you to access multiple AI models in one place. And when you sign up using the link in the description, you get 40 free credits, which is more than enough to generate several high-quality posters. Now, without wasting any time, let's move on. After signing up on openart, go to the Image tab and then click on Create Image. You will be greeted with a clean and powerful interface where we are going to cook our poster. The first thing I am going to do is reduce the number of generations per run to 1 image. This helps us manage credits more efficiently. For the model, I am using Nano Banana, but feel free to switch to any other model you prefer. One important thing to note here is that not all models consume the same number of credits. Some are more expensive than others. However, in most cases, the more expensive models produce significantly better results, especially when it comes to image quality and text accuracy, so they are usually worth it. Next, make sure you set the correct aspect ratio for your poster. For this case, I will now increase the number of images to 2. Then click enter and let the AI do its magic. While openart is generating, let's jump back to Flow and see what it was able to produce. Wow, this looks insane. The graphics are top-notch and do not look AI generated at all. Even the text looks clean and natural, just like a professionally designed poster. All the details I included, such as the phone number and text, are correctly written with no typing errors. Now let's move to the next tool we used, which is Whisk, and see if it can beat Flow's generation. This one, I must say, also looks very high quality, almost on the same level as Flow. Finally, let's see what our last tool, openart, was able to come up with. Openart also did a great job here. The poster looks just as high quality as the ones we generated using Flow and Whisk. So now, before we move to the next step, here are the 3 posters we have generated. I want you to help me decide which one nailed it. Drop your review in the comments and let me know which model performed best for the restaurant poster. Now let's move on to the next method, and I need you to pay close attention here. This method is extremely powerful, but a small mistake can result in a very obvious AI-looking poster. This method allows you to upload a poster you already like and ask AI to analyze the design, then generate a prompt that can recreate a very similar poster style. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. Let me show you exactly how it works. In our case, we are going to create a birthday poster. To get a design we want to clone, simply search on Google for birthday posters. You will see many examples. Pick one that visually appeals to you, then download it. We will use this image to generate a detailed prompt that recreates the same design style. You do not need advanced prompt engineering skills for this. I have already included the exact prompt you need in the Google Doc. To do this, go back to the Google Doc and copy prompt number 1 under method 2. Next, upload the poster image you downloaded into ChatGPT, then paste the prompt from method 2. Make any small edits you want to ensure the poster looks more professional and unique. After generating the prompt, the process becomes almost the same as before. The only difference is that now we will be adding images to our poster. Before we proceed, I want to give you one important tip. Make sure the image you are using is not busy. If the background is too cluttered, the final poster may not look clean. If possible, remove the background of your image before using it. This will significantly improve your final result. Now, let's start with Flow. Just like we did earlier, copy the generated prompt, paste it into Flow, then click on the Add Image icon and upload the image you want to use in the poster. You can crop the image if you want, but in my case, I'll leave it as it is. Next, I'll increase the number of images generated per run to 4. This gives me more options and allows me to pick the best result. Once everything is set, hit enter and wait for the images to generate. While Flow is generating, let's move to the next tool. But before we continue, please take a moment to like this video so YouTube can recommend it to more people. Also, our goal this year is to reach 50,000 subscribers, and I would really love for you to be part of the community. Now let's test Whisk AI with image-based poster generation. The process here is almost the same. Paste the prompt, then in the top left corner, upload your image as the character reference and click enter to generate the poster. Finally, let's test our sponsor tool again, openart. Delete the previous prompt and replace it with the new one. Since we are low on credits, I will reduce the number of generations to 1 image. The model I am using is very powerful and consumes more credits, so this helps us manage usage. One powerful feature of openart is that you can train the model using up to 12 images, which helps achieve very accurate face consistency in posters. Now, while editing this video, I realized that I forgot to include the image for openart to use, so keep that in mind when judging the results. Now let's compare the posters from each model and see which one nailed the design. For openart, I will not judge face consistency since I forgot to include the image. Drop your judgment score in the comments right now for method 2 and let me know which model you think performed best. Now, the last method you can use to create posters is by editing an existing poster, one you already have or one you've seen online. This is the method you'll use when you come across a very clean, eye-catching, high-quality poster and you want to clone the design but change the text. Think of it like using a template in Canva. Same layout, same style, but you customize it to look exactly the way you want. This process is very simple. Just search for the type of poster you want to clone, the same way I showed you earlier in method 2. If you're not fully clear on that part, don't worry. I've added timestamps in the description so you can jump back and review how to find high-quality poster designs. Once you have your poster, go to the Google Doc and copy prompt number 1 under method 3. Paste that prompt into the AI model you're using. In this example, I'm editing a restaurant poster where I want to change the restaurant name and the phone number. In your own case, feel free to make any changes you want. The prompts in the Google Doc are meant to guide you, not to be used word for word. Now, when I click enter, you can see that Flow is able to get the job done cleanly and accurately, while preserving the original design style. This method is extremely powerful because it allows you to recreate premium poster designs without starting from scratch. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more AI tutorials. Now that you've seen how to create high-quality AI posters completely for free, the next step is knowing how to turn this skill into real clients and real income. That's exactly what I cover in part 2 of my premium course, where I break down step by step how to land your first paying client in less than 5 days. even if you're starting from zero. Also, when you use promo code Brian254, you get 20% off from every purchase you make. You'll find the link to the course among other course on our new website right in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
God have mercy upon us.
Sasa for example, huyu anafanya nini? Huyu anafanya nini huyu? Wewe kijana eh? Wewe
I wonder.